What is up, YouTube? Bytor here, and today we're gonna be playing some NASCAR 15, of course. Little information about this new series I have actually magically started. I thought it's time for a change. Let's go ahead and let's start, an actual series that I want to follow. Um, you know. And if I'm in a Ford, why are they using a Chevy as a freaking... I don't know. But you saw the controller I was using. It is a FGT Rumble 3-in-1. Not a bad wheel, but it's not one that lasts forever. I've already got bad threads going out. Which, I got threads going out. Blah, 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 I should say. What I want to do, though, is I want to take the rookie stripes off. Just because I'm not a rookie. I clearly know what I'm doing, which is it's kind of a scary thought, but oh well, shit happens. So yeah. Let's see here, stickers. Sticker options. And if you guys want to know, always underneath, rookie stripes, off. Maybe more people will actually freaking draft with me. I don't know. I don't think the AI really cares. So... I don't know, that's just my take on it. So with this long ass, only 2 minutes or something like that. So with me setting up here, let's actually get into the race. Alright, everything's going to be refurbished, unfortunately. But that doesn't matter. So as we're loading here, this series is going to go on for I would hope at least 2 or 3 seasons. And there's going to be 36 episodes per season. It's going to be the races. Alright, here's everything that we're going to be using here. The difficulty, of course, is going to go up. Apply setup. I have a setup. And we're not going to practice or anything, we're just going to get straight to it. Let's do it after I take a drink of Mountain Dew.
The Daytona Duels determine the starting order for the Daytona 500. You'll want to get a good position as you can on the grid.
That's good.
So
I don't think anybody cares about what DW is saying, if that's even him.
It's time to set the starting lineup for the...
I don't care. So, had a pretty good time with my stepbrothers. I don't know, I lose track of what I say. It may have been in another take that I did. We had a fun time, I could say. Oh, we did not want to do that. Alright, here we go. I'm starting in the back of the field. Looking to the outside for 3 wide. Alright, here we go. Passing wall trip. Oh shit, I forgot that wall sticks out into a safer barrier going into the turn, which is actually a smart idea to have a safer barrier, but not stick out like that, of course. Alright, we're going to keep in the draft of McDowell. I'm going to scoot up to Yaley because he seems to be a lot closer. I'm going to hug the bottom here, gain some ground. I'm going to slide up, catch a draft with Yaley, and I'm going to slingshot around him. Coming on lap number 2. The only thing I don't like about this game is the physics, the steering. We are 4 wide. Oh, and that's a caution. I knew that was going to happen. Whoa. The 35 just did a Dale Earnhardt Jr. Remember at the Daytona 500 when Kyle Busch spun out blamed Goodyear for that BS, which I gotta say they need new tires. But watch him, he ramps over the front of a car and his back end picks up. The only issue is that he didn't end up hitting a wall, he avoided the wall, which is pretty gnarly if you ask me. I don't like the way this wheel turns. Well, that's the game. I mean, it turns just fine, but it's like it won't turn as I'm turning. It won't turn as I'm turning, and then all of a sudden it'll grab. All right, we got a car on the outside. We're coming to the restart. We are giving Old Trip a bump. Clear high. We're gonna scoot down to McDowell. As we progress, and see, that's what happens with the wheel, is that it all of a sudden grabs. So I gotta play with the steering a little bit, but otherwise it's just fine. Here we go. And I'm gonna go around McDowell for 3 wide. I wanted to try to make it up the middle, which is actually gonna end up happening to me anyway. There's a lot of beating and banging. I'm inside the top 10. I want to be on the bottom of 3 wide and not get turned. And I got turned. I got turned. Imagine that. I don't like this track for so many different reasons. I mean, where did he come from? You know, that's one thing. Is like you're 2 wide, but before you know it, you're 3 or 4 wide. That's what I do not like about this track, is it really surprises you. But that's good for the fans, I gotta say. That's what the fans like, which honestly I wouldn't say they're liking it for the wrong reasons, but if you're coming in just to see a wreck, then yeah, you're kind of here for the wrong reason. And what the fuck was that? I held my line. But anyways, yeah, you're here for the wrong reason if you're only coming to watch wrecks. The whole idea is that you want to see a driver, you want to pick a driver, hopefully not Jimmy Johnson. I'm more of a Kevin Harvick person. And there's a story as to why I like Kevin Harvick, which I'll get later on down the road. I will tell you guys why. You know, you want to come here, you want to pick a driver, and you want to see him do good. You want to see him succeed. It's like having a kid. I would at least hope you would want to see him succeed in life. Wait, are them rookie stripes off? Yeah, they are. Good. Alright, we still have one down low. Still have one down low. Okay, gaining on Kane pretty quickly. And Dylan, I don't know which Dylan, is left in the dust. We're coming down the back stretch, hopefully catching a draft. Damn. And see, they break in the turn. It's Talladega, not Martinsville. Let's go, guys. Well, it's Daytona, not Talladega. Which, that is a race that I am actually kind of dreading, is Talladega. I hate the 4 wide. 3 wide I can handle, but anything past that is way past me, if that makes any sense. Looks like we're gaining some ground on Michael Waltrip. We are going to catch his draft and do the same thing, which is a good old slingshot. I like this setup I have. I actually made it myself. And this is in real life, I build dirt cars. Very fun to do. I just had to work on a modified. I had to drop an engine in a modified. It was very complicated, but it was fun. I love working with those. I like working with the people I work with. They're all a great group of guys. and they know about this YouTube, and they know that I wouldn't be saying that just to say it. Like, if I really didn't like them, they would know. They would hear it from me. And of course you didn't call a caution right there. That's okay. Jesus. Well, that was probably one of the shittiest wrecks ever. There. I had to cause a caution, otherwise we were not going to get back up there. And actually, you'll see that a lot in dirt track racing. You'll see people causing cautions on purpose. By doing that, when they wreck, there's no caution, they will stop in the middle of the track, which they will be forced to throw a caution. It's a cool idea, but what in the world happened here? Did my controller come disconnected? What? Nope.
He'll start at the tail of the field.
Alright, here we go again. We are, of course, starting in last, but that's okay. And there's Bush. He probably hates me for what I did, which how could I blame him? You know, if somebody pulled out in front of me, I'd be pissed off too. But it was for a good reason. I mean, it just gave us both time to catch up then. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully I can clear Bush. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. What is it with me in racing tonight? I mean, it's almost like I've never driven this bad. I have absolutely never driven this bad.
The safety crews are clear of the track.
Wow, I came extremely close to that wall and didn't even know. Alright, sorry Bush, we'll make sure you're clear. Depending on the circumstances, I will use that radar at the bottom.
One on the bottom. Car inside at your door.
Alright, we're giving Kane a shove, we're gonna look to the outside, no we're not, we're gonna let Bush get past us. Maybe. Or he just has a slow car, but that didn't help any matters that I just went up against a wall. Yeah, put her in fourth, let's get... In which, guys, the other take I had, you missed it. I wasn't even breaking 180, and I couldn't even catch up to the field to draft with them, of course. And come to find out, I wasn't running on my setup. Now that I have my setup, it's a way, way better. Oh yeah, we're at the bottom, we're 2 wide, we're double, now we're 3 wide. And here's Bush. Why do they brake? I hate the fact that they do that. And if anybody from Utechnics is gonna end up watching this, which I can't imagine anybody from there would ever watch this, which would actually be kind of surprising if they did, I would highly encourage them to fix that. And also fix the spoilers. Whenever I get up on somebody, look at what they turn into. Look at the Geico number 13. But yeah, please make it to where they don't break in the turns at Daytona. Or if they have a mod out there for that, for improved physics, let me know. I'll have to check it out. Alright. Oh my god. That was a pretty bad wreck. That was definitely something different. That was, wow. I couldn't hold it in much longer. And poor Cole Wood. He is catching every single wreck. Is that Cool Wit? Yeah, that's Cool Wit. So you see my name is by Tour.
Looking really good, buddy. One up top. Car outside.
Alright, we've got 11 to go at the line. No, we have 12 to go at the line. You always want to make it at, you want to see, when it comes to calculating how much you have to go, always add a lap. So right now I have 12 to go, because the final lap actually counts as a lap. Which has never made sense to me why they did it that way.
Waving the yellow. Caution's out.
7 cautions. This is by far one of the worst races ever. I can't focus for some odd reason. Look at that nice little 360 we did. Well, somewhat of a 360.
Staying out.
I'm staying out. Thank you for being concerned, though. Alright. Looks like we are starting in the back again. And we have 10 to go.
Come on, work your way to the front. Car outside.
My best lap is a 47 flat. Wow. For this session. Of course, 45 seconds is pretty impressive for this track.
High side.
I don't think I could ever run a 45 second again.
One up top.
Ugh, I am tired.
Outside. You're doing it today.
Oh, watch out, Almirola. Don't want to give you an injury just yet.
Car outside. At your door.
Which, poor Eric Almirola. In case you guys didn't see it, check out the Eric Almirola wreck at, I think it's Kansas? Danica Patrick smashed head on into the wall, and it took out, man, I forgot the other driver. I think it was Brad Keselowski or Joey Logano. Hell, I can't remember. And Eric Almirola came in at about 180 and smashed into them cars that were going like 80. So that was a 100 mile per hour impact. His car flew in the air. I've never seen a car fly in the air the way it did. We are in the lead and we almost wrecked. We hit the wall right there, but that's okay. We're going to keep it going.
Car one back.
Got to keep on working on blocking him. And yes, guys, I have done the Richard Petty experience, and I tell you what, it is nothing like this. So, why they labeled it as a simulation, I don't know why, but it's nothing like this. Alright, we're getting pretty far ahead. We're going to ease off the gas and let them gain up on us a little. So that way, when they build momentum, it doesn't, they don't all of a sudden come up on me. I'm going to run the high line here. I'm going to see how good I do on the high line. Not too bad, but I can't keep it in one line. I think that might actually be somewhat the problem. We're going down the backstretch. I am still in the lead. And there are 2 packs of cars right now. And I actually want some of your guys' opinions. What do you think of the overtime line? I think it's rather BS. If you guys watch the 2017 Coke Zero, not Firecracker 250, the Xfinity race in Daytona in the summer of this year, which just happened last weekend. As you notice, there was a wreck coming to the restart, and I found it funny that it took them a good 10 seconds to throw the caution, when normally when a wreck happens, they're on it. They throw it out right away. So, and everyone was hating on that because, I mean, it gave an underdog a chance, which congrats for William Byron. Not bad, 2 weeks in a row. But let's just say if you wreck 3 cars and you're in the lead, that's not a champion to me. That's definitely not a champion to me. And oh god, we were on the apron. God, I had the wheel cranked. I'm debating on just slowing down and letting them catch up. Oh boy, that slowed us down a little more than what we wanted. I just want it to be an exciting photo finish. Probably won't happen, but yeah. Which I don't want to get too cocky behind the wheel.
5 to go.
And actually, guys, for a secret achievement on this game, go around the track backwards. You'll get an achievement called Polish Lap. They should call it the Kurt Busch. But unfortunately, they're not going to. We have 5 to go. God, our longest green flag run is now. I think 7 or 8 cautions, or hell, even 9 maybe, is a little extreme for 30 laps. That is just a little too much for me, and they are on my tail now. They're still gaining. They probably have my draft now. I don't know what the distance of draft is, but yeah, holy shit, they are gaining on me.
4 to go.
Yeah, 4 to go. Man, I'm thirsty. Phew. I wish somebody behind me would wreck and cause a caution, because I definitely don't want to be involved in another wreck. I'm all for the whole green flag runs. I'm not in NASCAR to watch the wrecks. Now I'll sometimes look up crash comps in NASCAR, because when I see a track, I want to know what I'm looking for when a wreck is about ready to happen, like Daytona. It's easy to tell because you'll see people shifting all throughout these lanes, switching back and forth.
Okay,
So,
behind you.
and we have a car right behind me. It appears to be Carl Edwards, which I wish he would come back to NASCAR. Alright, we have 3 to go at the line, and he is not clear. We're gonna put the block on him.
Got one behind you.
Oh, nice bump there. Thank you. Hug the bottom, hug the bottom. There we go. We got her. I just don't like the way the steering was in this game. 2 to go at the line. Last lap for a caution.
Nice lap. Good job. Really good.
46.12. Which is our session best or season best. Hell, I don't even know. But the best lap is Eric Almirola, surprisingly, with a 45.93. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. That's actually pretty good. In fact, in case of you guys are wondering, he's healing up and hoping to get back into the car soon. But yeah, if you hurt your back, you definitely don't want to be in a car going 200, because, I mean, like Denny Hamlin. I forgot what year that happened. I think it was 2014. It was when the Gen 6s were also out. I can't remember. Alright, white flag, last lap. Looks like they have quite the run on me, too. So we're going to do everything in our power to block them. Which we're going to let off the gas here. We're going to let them catch up. But man, do I want to start putting the block on Edwards. First race, first win. It's almost like a Trevor Bayne moment, but Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500. And it looks like Edwards is a little hung out to dry. So I will be at the bottom, blocking him.
Car approaching your rear.
And there we go. First place, baby.
Yes, you're the man.
Wow. Amazing. That means we qualify first for the Daytona 500.
That was awesome, driver. You've just earned yourself a place on the front row.
Which we're going to do that in a separate video. This was only for the shootout. I don't know how big Darlington is. I think, yeah, it is a 1.3. 30 questions answered correctly. Good. Awesome. And I can't believe I didn't even get a sponsor for that. Thank you all so much for tuning in and viewing. Uh, I'm hoping to record another episode tomorrow night while this one is uploading. We'll just have to see what the night brings. I'm gonna real quick edit this and I'm gonna put it up. Thank you all so much for viewing this, and sorry for all the cautions. What I might do is just block out all the replays and everything. I might just edit those out because I don't want to waste your guys' time on such a long video. I just want, I just want it to be short, nothing but green flag racing. I don't know yet. I'm probably gonna keep the replays in there for this race, and I want you guys in the comments to tell me whether you want me to keep them in or not. So, actually, I'll do that. But the replays are gonna be quiet if you want them in, because if I decide, hey, there's too many cautions here, which obviously sounds kind of like me, but it's not necessarily always my fault. I'm gonna edit them out. So yeah, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I want some suggestions on what other games I should play. I play nothing but racing games. Please be sure to follow my motorsports team for iRacing. It is Push to Pass Motorsports. I will have a link to that in the description. Follow me on Mixer, which is formerly known as Beam. I'll leave links to that, and I'll also leave a link for my Twitter account. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and also next race, I will tell you guys a little bit about the iRacing team we have. Unfortunately, iRacing kind of screwed me. I don't know if I would say screwed me. Let's just say I lost over $200 in iRacing. Only kind of find out the next day I flipped out of my job and quit, which kind of left me in a bad spot, but oh well. I'll also get into that later on in the future of this series. But until next time, guys, this is Bytor, and I am signing off.